friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you three amazing decor pieces for this fall that I created with my new Maker 3 that I was sent, and I'm gonna show you how I create them. First, let me tell you a few words about this new Maker 3 that I was sent. I cannot be happier with it. It has all the features like the old one, plus a few new ones. For example, this particular one is 2 times faster than the old one. Can you use smart materials, which means no need for a mat, but also can work with mat as well, and also can cut up to 12 feet in one going. How amazing is that? Other things that they added was this tray to keep some tools, and also this tray to keep your smart materials in place, and has attached cutter as well to cut your vinyl. Now let's go ahead and let me show you what I created. First, let's start with this decal for my mailbox. So I started with the Cricut Design Space and new project, and I typed in pumpkin, and I went ahead and found pumpkin that I like and sized it to the size that I need. And then I followed all the steps that were prompted me by Design Space, and then it was sent to my Maker to create the project. Since this particular piece, pumpkin piece, I'm not going to use smart materials for, I'm going to use this cutter to cut the piece that I need. Then I put it on my mat and machine is doing its job. So I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of the pumpkins that I chose. I'm going to just use different materials, or actually different colors. Now I typed in pumpkin vines, and I found these vines that I liked. Now I'm going to actually regroup them and put them wherever I want. One of them I'm going to flip to be in the position that I want. And then after I put them all nicely and spread them out, it is time again to follow all the steps that are shown in the Design Space. I explained this many times in my old videos, so you can go and see that. Now in this case, I was using white smart vinyl, and over here you can see how it sits in a tray and how my machine cut it. Next, I'm going in a Design Space in a new project, and I am using the font called Autumn Sunshine to write Happy Fall. And again, I am sizing it to the size that I need. I chose 9 inches because that is just perfect for my mailbox. And I am using the same vinyl I showed you over previously, and you see over here how easy it is to cut and come off. Okay, now as always, I'm going to show you quickly how to peel off the excess and apply transfer tape, and I'm going to do that to all of my pieces. Now that I have them all, I'm going to go ahead to my mailbox. Now, I didn't show, but I also created word thank you to put it in inside of my mailbox for all the delivery people, just to make them smile when they open my mailbox. Okay, after that, I'm starting to position all the pieces that I have created earlier. So the vine and all the pumpkins, and I'm just position them the way I want, and at the end I'm putting the words Happy Fall on the top, and that is going to be it for this project. This was extremely easy to make, and I'm so happy with it. I used a removable vinyl, which will help me to remove it and use it, create a new one for upcoming season, for Christmas season, and any season that I want. So I really love this. I mean, everybody in my family love it, and I am definitely gonna be creating new ones for upcoming seasons. I want to hear what you guys think, and would you maybe do the same thing for your mailbox? If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jelena. I love crafting on a budget. I love doing DIYs on a budget, and everything that I do is mostly in a rustic and farmhouse, but sometimes modern style. So If you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing with the notification bell on to all. I would love to have you. Okay, DIY number 2. I'm going to be creating this garden flag. So I'm starting off with this garden stake that is from the Dollar General for $1. And then I am taking the dowel, large dowel from the Dollar Tree, and I'm drilling a hole where the dowel is going to go. But first I am just giving everything a light sand. And then after that I'm using a Gorilla wood glue to put in a hole and to put my dowel in, making sure it is nice and straight. Okay, while that's drying, I'm taking 3 Dollar Tree tumbling tower games or blocks, and I am putting them together like so. And then after that, I'm adding this Dollar Tree wood cube and putting it right on the top. And I'm going to leave all that to dry. After everything is dried, I am going to go ahead and take black acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint this piece that I created. And also I will give 1 full coat to the garden stake and the dowel that I put together. After it was dried, I sprayed it with a protective spray to just make sure it is protected from the rain. I'm also taking this large bead from the Dollar Tree and painting it black as well. And when everything was dried, I am using strong hot glue, Gorilla hot glue, and I'm putting the bead on the end of the dowel, and I'm also going to attach that square piece on the top of the garden stake. Okay, now I'm taking this, it is a painter's cloth, and I cut out 17.5 inches by 11.5 inches, but I cut out double because I'm going to fold it in. I will actually have a double, and I'm using this liquid stitch to actually stitch the fold in the edges all the way around because I wanted it to be very nice and nicely finished. When all the edges are completely done, I'm going to show that in just a second. Here it is. I'm going to fold it in half, and I will measure with my bead how much space to leave on the top, and I will then go ahead and glue the sides as well, so all the way around. When everything was glued, I will go ahead and measure how much I want my decal to be. It is going to be 9 inches by 5 inches, and for the welcome sign, it is going to be, or word, it's going to be 1.5 by 9. I went in my Cricut design space in a new project, type in a truck, and this is the truck that I got. But since this is going to be iron on, always make sure to press this button that says mirror on. So after that, follow the steps that you are going to need that are prompt over here for you. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with pumpkins. I left the truck so I can see how large pumpkins I need. I took 3 different kinds of pumpkins, and I'm going to size them to the size to be able to put or actually fit in the trunk of the truck. And after I have all 3 pumpkins sized to the size that I want, I'm just going to simply delete the truck. And then I'm going to just align my pumpkins all the way on top. I'm going to weld it to make sure all 3 show up on my mat. And again, I'm going to just press the mirror on, which is important, and follow the steps. After that, first I started with honey syrup font, but then I didn't like it, so I switched to Bikini Babe, and then I typed in welcome. I'm following the steps along the way like I told you earlier, and then everything is sent to machine to cut it. I'm going to show you again how this machine uses this smart vinyl roll to create my project. After that, I'm peeling off the excess, and I was left with this word welcome on this backing that I'm gonna press it down. Now, using a Cricut heat guide for my heat press, I found out that I need 315 degrees by with 30 seconds. So after it was heated up, I am ironing the place where I'm going to put my project, and then I'm aligning them nicely. I actually cut everything out very close to the design, that way nothing overlaps. when I was happy the way it looks like, I'm putting the parchment paper on and I'm putting my heat press down, and just the countdown begin 30 seconds, and then I'll flip it over for 15 seconds, and then I'm doing the same thing with the welcome sign. Then I'm leaving everything to cool down completely and gently peeling off the backing. And then after that, this project is complete. This was so easy to make, and as you can see, you can use any material that you have at home to create it. And mine will be very close to my house, so it's not going to be on a rain as much, but you can also use protective spray to protect your project. Tell me what you think about this one. If you're on a social media, I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Come say hi. I would really like to get to know you. Also, my regular upload times are Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. However, this week I had some health issues, so I was not able to post any. I apologize for that. I will really try to post on my regular upload times from now on. DIY number 3. Okay, I wanted to dress up my phone case for this fall season. So what I'm doing first, I am measuring how large I want my decal to be. So after that, I'm going in a new project, and in a text, I'm using Bikini Babe font to write the word thankful. I'm gonna ungroup the letters because I wanted those 3 last letters to move a little bit closer, and then I'm grouping them back together. I also wrote the words blessed and grateful, and I'm using this beautiful gold vinyl for 2 of the words, and for grateful I'm using this gorgeous champagne vinyl. Look how beautiful it is. So now I'm weeding it all out and putting it on a transfer tape, and after that it is time to just put it on my phone. So as you can see over here, I am showing you a little more of the weeding process, and then I am trying to see how it's going to look on my phone. First, I am putting the word grateful right in the middle, and then I am putting the word thankful on the top, and then blessed on the bottom. Sometimes when you have this cursive letter, the ends can stick out, so you can just go ahead and press them back and it's going to be okay. I like to use the backing of a transfer tape to go over a little bit after, and then that's it. Why not to dress up your phone for the season as well? And also, these words just remind me of how blessed and thankful I am for everything that I have. I hope you guys are too. I want to hear from you. What do you think about all 3 projects, and would you recreate any of these? And tell me in the comments down below which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you click that subscribe button, like this video, and share it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!